Hey, good morning YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the lack of videos coming out. I just got back from a work trip to Kansas City. I just got back late last night, so anyway, let's kick this off. Markets recovered a little bit. This morning we were like 325 billion market cap. Bitcoin was back 11,300 to 400, and XRP was hopping back and forth around the 40-cent line. So not a lot going on with XRP and Ripple, except for one thing that I want to discuss just briefly, and that is Binance US hiring Catherine Coley. So, Catherine Coley was an executive at Ripple. I can't remember what she did exactly at the time, but and then she was hired by CZ Binance, like on Twitter, to run the US finance company. So what are the implications of this? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on, like people talking on Twitter and trying to figure out if there's like some hidden meaning and all this different stuff, like what this could mean for XRP, if anything. And there's basically two things. There's really only two options, really. Option A, she was hired because she was literally just the best person for the job. Ripple has a tendency to hire the smartest people on the planet, crypto-wise, and they're very good at getting those people on their team. So it's no surprise that once she's worked there for a while and she's like maybe gained some notoriety, like proven herself, it's not really a surprise if someone would come offer her a position like for Binance US. Not that surprising. Just because she worked for Ripple doesn't necessarily mean that there's a whole agenda behind it. It could just be she was a very qualified candidate and she was hired for the position, and then that's just kind of that. The more fun version of this, their option, is that there is kind of this whole plans within plans within plans. And I will admit that there were just way too many coincidences. I'm a little tired. Way too many coincidences with Ripple and central banks and the IMF and just everything going on with Ripple and all their ties to basically everything finance related. That this wasn't done on purpose. And I can absolutely see that this was done. I could see that this was done on purpose with an agenda. Maybe they become like the first exchange that basically runs on XRapid to move everything. I mean, CZ Binance has been pretty XRP friendly. I know he's been kind of late adding some more XRP pairs when other exchanges like BitTrue has. But this could be, with everything going on, like Ripple and MoneyGram, and the fact that MoneyGram used Ripple, there's not going to be any regulatory concerns, in my opinion, with XRP and Ripple. So I think, I'm wondering if Binance is going to be like that catalyst that like kind of really sets off XRP on the exchanges when everybody finds out how cheap it is to move funds anywhere and transfer funds. But we'll kind of see what happens. Yeah, that's all I got for this morning. I think those are really the two options. Speaking of exchanges, if you have your crypto on an exchange, get it off of the exchange. Go follow the link in the description. Go buy a Ledger Nano S or Nano X, but just get it off the exchanges. No exchange is completely hack proof. Make sure that all the funds that you worked hard for and bought are safe. And on top of that, make sure you guys have a great 4th of July next weekend if you're in the US. I know I will be. So other than that, I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.